Genetic diseases are a fascinating yet complex area of study, intertwining the realms of biology, medicine, and ethics. At the core of genetic diseases lies the understanding of genetic mechanisms, which can be broadly categorized into mutations, inheritance patterns, and the role of environmental factors. These mechanisms dictate how certain traits or disorders are passed down from one generation to the next, shaping the health landscape of families and populations. Mutations are the fundamental changes in the DNA sequence that can lead to genetic diseases. They can be as small as a single nucleotide change, known as a point mutation, or can involve larger segments of DNA, such as deletions or duplications of entire genes. The impact of these mutations can vary significantly. Some may be benign, while others can disrupt normal biological processes and lead to disease. For instance, in the case of thalassemia, a blood disorder characterized by reduced hemoglobin production, mutations in the genes responsible for hemoglobin synthesis can lead to severe anemia. These mutations can be inherited in an autosomal recessive manner, meaning that an individual must inherit two copies of the mutated gene, one from each parent, to exhibit symptoms of the disease. Inheritance patterns are crucial for understanding the transmission of genetic diseases. They can be categorized as autosomal dominant, autosomal recessive, X-linked, and mitochondrial, among others. Huntington's disease serves as a prime example of an autosomal dominant disorder, where a single copy of the mutated gene, inherited from an affected parent, is sufficient to cause the disease. This neurodegenerative disorder is caused by an expanded repeat of a specific DNA sequence in the HTT gene. Individuals with this mutation typically begin to show symptoms in mid-adulthood, which may include movement disorders, cognitive decline, and psychiatric issues. The predictability of inheritance in such cases underscores the importance of genetic counseling for families affected by Huntington's disease. Genetic counseling plays a vital role in the management of genetic diseases. It provides individuals and families with information about the nature of genetic disorders, the risks of inheritance, and the implications for family planning. Counselors can help families understand the likelihood of passing on genetic conditions and discuss available testing options. For example, in the case of thalassemia, genetic counseling can inform prospective parents of their carrier status and the potential risk of having a child with the disease. This knowledge can empower families to make informed decisions about reproduction, including the possibility of prenatal testing or in vitro fertilization with pre-implantation genetic diagnosis to select embryos without the disease. Prevention methods for genetic diseases are continually evolving, driven by advancements in genetic research and technology. Carrier screening is one of the most effective tools for identifying individuals who carry mutations associated with genetic diseases. For instance, individuals of Mediterranean descent are often screened for thalassemia due to the higher prevalence of the condition in this population. If both parents are carriers, they can be informed about the likelihood of their child inheriting the disease and can explore reproductive options that may minimize the risk. In addition to carrier screening, gene therapy is emerging as a promising avenue for treating genetic diseases. This approach involves modifying or replacing defective genes to correct the underlying cause of a disease. While still largely in experimental stages, gene therapy has shown potential in conditions like certain types of muscular dystrophy and cystic fibrosis. The prospect of directly addressing the genetic root of diseases offers hope for more effective treatments and improved quality of life for affected individuals. The ethical implications of genetic counseling and prevention methods cannot be overlooked. As our understanding of genetics deepens, questions arise regarding the potential for discrimination based on genetic information, the psychological impact of knowing one's genetic risks, and the moral considerations surrounding reproductive choices. Genetic counseling must navigate these complexities, ensuring that individuals are supported in their decisions while respecting their autonomy. Thalassemia and Huntington's disease exemplify the diverse landscape of genetic disorders. Thalassemia, with its roots in hemoglobin synthesis, highlights the importance of understanding carrier status and the implications for family health. In contrast, Huntington's disease serves as a stark reminder of the inevitability of genetic inheritance and the emotional burden it can place on families. Both conditions illustrate the critical role of genetic counseling in providing support, education, and options for individuals and families navigating the challenges posed by genetic diseases. The future of genetic disease management is bright, with ongoing research paving the way for innovative treatments and preventive measures. As our understanding of the human genome expands, so too does our ability to identify, treat, and potentially prevent genetic disorders. The integration of genetic counseling into healthcare systems will be essential in guiding individuals and families through the complexities of genetic diseases, ensuring that they are equipped with the knowledge and resources to make informed decisions about their health and the health of future generations. In conclusion, the mechanisms of genetic diseases are intricate and multifaceted, involving mutations, inheritance patterns, and the interplay of environmental factors. Genetic counseling serves as a crucial bridge between scientific understanding and personal health, empowering individuals to navigate the complexities of genetic conditions. Through prevention methods such as carrier screening and advancements in gene therapy, we stand on the cusp of a new era in genetic disease management, one that holds promise for improved outcomes and a deeper understanding of our genetic heritage. As we move forward, the dialogue surrounding genetic diseases will continue to evolve, shaped by ongoing research, ethical considerations, and the voices of those affected by these conditions.